What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Holland and Toast podcast. We got it that time. We've been trying this for about 2.5 minutes now.
It's because Charlie's really bad at doing the intros.
No, it's because you kept talking over me.
I didn't keep talking over you. You're just really bad at doing intros.
Anyway, let's just get on with this. Because
We've been
go on.
battling through technical issues for the
Yes.
last half hour.
Yes, we have.
It's not been fun.
But I am very excited to talk about the new Assassin's Creed. I think I played. So you went to work at about 11, half 10 last night, didn't you?
I went at 10:30, yeah.
Yeah, I stopped playing at 3 in the morning.
Okay, that's fun.
And it was amazing. I'm really enjoying it. I've actually written down a few things because I came prepared this week.
Do you want to start with the bad?
The only thing that I find, I wouldn't even say it's bad for them. Well, microtransactions for one, that is bad. But
They just don't make sense to me.
no, it don't make sense to me. Like, why would you pay money for cosmetic items?
In a single-player game?
Yeah, in a single player game that no one else is gonna see. Like,
You're the only one that sees it. It's like Oblivion did it. It was
Yeah.
like, it doesn't matter. Like,
I don't understand.
You're not going to ride in anywhere on like the unicorn and be
Like, I think it's something silly, like £3 for 500 Helix credits, and that £3 will get you a unicorn.
But like, that only you will see.
Yeah, no one else is going to see it.
So
Unless,
who does-
obviously, you make YouTube videos, then people might see it. But even then, they're going to think,
But that's such a small
you're a
subset.
cunt.
What? There's such a small subsect
Yeah.
that I don't understand. What's the point in it? Like,
That is the only thing that I find really, I would class as bad.
I wouldn't say it's bad because it doesn't make any sense. So it doesn't change the game.
No, but that's what I mean. There's nothing I can fault at the moment. Obviously, I haven't played too much. I think I'm only about 6 or 7 hours in.
I have heard that some people are getting frame rate issues on it. So
Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't seen that yet personally, but
Yeah.
as I say, I'm only about 6 or 7 hours in. So
people on like Scorpios and Pros have been getting the frame rate issues as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
That's what I have heard that's been happening. But it's Ubisoft, so
Yeah, the only other thing that I found not necessarily bad but different is the fighting. I feel like it's bad and good. It's bad if you wanted to fight like an old Assassin's Creed game where you wanted to jump in, kill 20 people, and be okay and not lose a single drop of health. But I think it's good that they've changed it because now you need skill. You need to be a skillful fighter. You need to plan your actions. You need to counter, dodge. A little bit like Dark Souls in the bosses and stuff. I didn't play much of it, but our mate Peter did. But yeah, I'm really loving that aspect of it because it is a bit more skill.
Assassin's Creed used to have this like reputation for if you're in a 1v20, you fancied your odds. Like counter attack is all you'd roll through. Like I remember on the old American one, I'd roll through like 40 people just by countering attacking, and you'd just kill everyone. Just go straight. You could literally kill hundreds of people.
This time you don't really counter an attack, you parry. And you can only get in about 4 or 5 attacks before they're back and ready to swing or dodge or.
Does this happen with normal enemies as well?
Yeah, this is every enemy. Every enemy, even the animals you fight, like crocodiles and lions and stuff like that. Even with them, you have to dodge and pick when you attack.
Okay, it sounds fun. It does sound good.
Yeah, I've had go on.
You did get the Gods edition as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I've fucking got the Gods edition. It is.
Have you got the stuff near you?
It's right in the back of my frame there. So.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, guys. Let's watch this photo.
Hold on.
Oh Jesus! Smuggle a small child in that.
There he is.
At some point, he is gonna sort out those shelves, by the way.
Yeah, at some point.
And that will end up on the shelf, I'm
But
assuming.
look how badass he looks.
It's cool as fuck. The box is really cool as well.
Yeah, and it's actually quite weighty, and the detail on it is just insane.
Yeah, it looks heavy.
But yeah, it comes with that. It comes with 2 extra missions and some gear. You have a little slide out at the bottom here,
Oh, that's cool.
and that comes with the soundtrack. Comes with a map. I wasn't too happy because mine did come ripped, which isn't great.
I would email Ubisoft
I'm going to.
and say, hey, my map, I'm ripped.
Yeah, it comes with a giant map, and this is everywhere you can play, I believe.
Yeah,
And
I'd email Ubisoft because you pay for the Gods edition.
yeah,
Like, I know it's just the map, but it's like I did pay a little bit more. I kind of don't want.
and yeah, that is huge. And then it also comes with this really awesome art book. So I'm just going to open it up to a random page and then just show a couple of them. So like here you have,
Is it all concept art and stuff?
I think so, yeah.
I love looking at concept arts.
You have different landscapes.
Was it like old PS2 games where it had the concept art and the options and stuff?
Yeah,
I used to love looking at that. You'd see like parts that were in the game before they were in the game, and like it looks awesome. Horizon Zero Dawn has some really cool concept art.
yeah.
I love.
Cool,
Oh,
cool,
I need to
cool,
get
yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn back actually.
Yeah, I started playing through it again on a harder difficulty.
Yeah, it's got some DLC as well now.
Has it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that game's sick. I love that game.
Yeah, that's kind of what you get with it. So I was going to do an unboxing, but it would have been really late. So I don't feel it would have been worth it to the people watching my channel. I don't think they would
Yeah.
have seen any benefit out of it.
But you guys got it
Um,
here. So.
You got the unboxing here, and obviously you get the game. Because if you
And I'm
didn't get
assuming-
if you didn't get the game, it was a bit shit.
I'm assuming you get all the DLC as well.
No, you don't get the season pass. They give you a deluxe edition.
You take covering off the code.
Yep.
Because obviously, on my screen, it's a different camera. Charlie's got two cameras, so I don't see.
And you get the
Yes.
secrets of the pyramid mission.
Okay, that'll
So-
be cool.
They're really awesome. It also tells you about the season pass. You get a little
Tells-
pamphlet
tells
about
you
the
how
season
to-
pass.
Purchase more stuff.
And basically, they've already got 2 major expansions coming.
Okay.
So they're already telling you that they're going to have 2 major
Yes,
expansions.
The thing with single player DLCs is I don't purchase the season pass for them
No.
because I don't want to purchase it and then the season pass, like the missions you get, be like 2 hours long.
Yeah, you've just wasted
that-
your money.
Well, that was a waste of time. And because they always stay at the same. Was it Battlefield that the season pass went up after the first DLC?
Possibly. I'm not
pretty
too sure.
Yeah. But anyway, with multiplayer games because of Battlefield 1, I've stopped purchasing season passes until I'm fully invested and like I'm going to play this game.
Yeah.
Because Battlefield 1, I've got it, and I haven't played any of the DLC. I played a couple of them actually.
I haven't.
The new one I barely fucking played. Like
I feel like we left the Battlefield because it was just too samey.
it was so boring.
Yeah.
All the maps were the fucking like they were different colors and different palettes, but they were all the same.
Yeah, for sure.
There was nothing different about any of them. The progression was, well, that's all I've got to say about it because there wasn't any. Like, there wasn't anything in that game that wanted to make me play more. The battle packs, they've changed it a bit now, but they're just a waste of time. And all the camos were bland, boring, and the same.
Yeah.
So, like, I really didn't care about it. The gameplay was good. But once you've got 4 or 5 days worth of gameplay deep, you've pretty much done it all.
Yeah, and there's not really anything else to do.
That game was heralded to be so good, and then when it came out, it just sort of nosedive.
Yeah.
Helped Rainbow Six out a load, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If that game had taken off, Rainbow Six, I don't think would have as much as it did.
But yeah, before we move on, I'm just going to roll off 1, 2, 3, 4 things that I love about the Assassin's Creed, and then I'll be done with it. We can stop talking about it and move on. Basically, the new leveling system, I am 100% for. I don't think they've done this in an Assassin's Creed before, but it's like an RPG leveling sort of system where you get ability points, spend them on what you want. I love the quest system again. It's like Skyrim's quest system where you can just pick up quests off of merchants and stuff. I find that was really cool because they're side quests. You don't have to do the main missions. You can go off and do something
Are they
else.
marked on the map where to find them, or do you just stumble across them?
Some you just stumble across, and some are just question marks on the map, so you don't know what they are until you get closer.
Yeah, because that's what I quite like. All the older ones, from what I remember, would tell you there's a side quest here. I kind of like the games where you talk to someone, and it's like the Fallout games where you talk to someone, and then they're like, you end up with a quest to do.
Yeah,
And I quite like that because it gives you more reason to explore the map and go to parts you never would have gone to before. And I quite enjoyed that.
With the quest system, I actually love that you don't have to deal with the sequence shit anymore. like changing from sequence to sequence and having to do sequence specific challenges.
We're gonna keep this quite spoiler free.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about any of it.
But I've heard the Out of Anima stuff is a lot better this time.
I've only been in 2 Out of Anima stuff, and they've lasted 5 minutes max.
Yeah.
Both of them come up combined.
Okay, yeah, I've heard they've changed that and it's a lot better.
Yeah, I bought Assassin's Creed to be in an assassin, not to be out of the Animus.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And the final thing is the loot system. Basically, it's random loot drops from enemies, from chests you find around the world, and you get new weapons, and you can upgrade your stuff by crafting them out of the animals you kill and stuff. And if you really like a piece of gear, but you've leveled up past it so that the enemies aren't really being damaged by it anymore, you can go to a blacksmith and upgrade your gear for a bit of gold. So I find that's really cool. Like,
so one with like stats you want, but the stats are kind of getting dated. You can get it upgraded by a blacksmith.
Yeah.
Or if you just like a piece of clothing that you like the look of, and get it upgraded.
I don't think the clothing has anything to do with your sort of health upgrades anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because you can upgrade, I think it's a chest piece and your bracers, and that will increase your health and armor. But it's not a visual thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's gone.
Are there visual changes?
Oh yeah. There's loads of visual changes. And by doing story missions, you unlock different costumes.
Oh, okay, that's cool. It sounds good. Well, like we've talked about off air, that Assassin's Creed really don't hold their value very well at all.
Yeah.
Because they're single player games in general, like Horizon Zero Dawn, absolutely phenomenal. That word.
That word, yeah.
Yeah, great game, and it's pretty cheap now. But that's definitely because it's a single player only game. They just don't hold their value.
It's because people don't. Well, I think it's developers don't really see them as a sort of long life game because there's no multiplayer to it.
A lot of people play through them as well, then give them in. So they end up with a lot of backstock of single player games just sitting in the used game aisle because people don't really give in games like the Call of Duties and the Rainbow Sixes while they're hot, because you're still playing it.
Yeah.
So that's why the single player games tend to lose their value. The game with the best value holding is fucking FIFA. That thing holds its value until the new game comes out.
Yep.
Until the demo comes out, it's still like 30
and then it's like 3 years old and they're like 98p.
It's like if you try to give an old FIFA in, they give you like 2p for them.
Yeah, it's like, but this is only 2 years old. Some of my other games would be worth like 20 quid. Yeah, but this is FIFA.
It was like Dirt 3 that I was going to give in. It was worth like 25 quid used, and I have no idea why.
Yeah.
No idea why that game was worth so much used. It wasn't a great game.
But yeah, that's my Assassin's Creed sort of little bit of a review done.
So far.
Yeah, obviously, as I was said earlier, I've played 6-7 hours. I didn't get it on when it was released on Friday because there was no one in to collect the package, so it went to the post office.
You couldn't. I don't think that fits through the door.
No. Did you see the size of the box? So it was that box, and then there was a box double that size to bring it. I don't know. It was just paper packed around the edge.
And then they still managed to rip the map.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. But,
where's that box now? It must be huge.
It's just down by me.
It must be ginormous.
It is ginormous. I need to try and get rid of it somewhere.
You should make a fort out of it.
It's not that big.
Imagine the guy delivering that to you. He must have thought it was something really, really, really important and huge.
Apparently they didn't put it through the door because it needed a signature, and then I read on the leaflet. Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, we couldn't put it through your door because it needed a signature. I went down to pick it up, and he just gave it to me. He didn't make me sign for it or nothing. I was like, so why couldn't you just leave it in my back garden or something? Come on, bro.
The reason you didn't give it to me is because that thing doesn't fit through a letterbox like this big. That's the reason you didn't do it, man.
Oh, but yeah, I'm itching to play Assassin's Creed some more. I
think we'll check in with you next week and see how it's going.
Yeah, I'm probably be about 30, 40 hours in by next week.
Maybe I finished it by then.
Possibly.
I don't know how long the game is.
I don't either, to be honest.
But you're gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it. I have heard it's good. I've heard a lot of positive things about it.
Yeah. It was a bit weird that they did the embargo only a day before release, though.
What do you mean?
The game was embargoed until the Thursday before, so no one
Yeah,
could put out anything about it.
I'm really not a fan of that. I quite like the reviews coming out a week before.
Yeah, it seems
A
that
lot of game
go on.
companies are doing that now, and it's like, are you not trusting the game to sell itself?
It sort of says to me that your game's going to be bad.
Yeah, that you're like
you're hiding
oh
something.
Yeah, but if you've got a lot of confidence in the game, let the journalists have it, let them review it, and let them put stuff out.
Yeah.
Like, I think YouTubers are the people I trust with reviews more. Let them drop the game, and if they enjoy it, it will sell it. If it's good, people will buy it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be buying a game completely blind anymore.
Oh no, I barely pre-order anymore.
Yeah, I don't really I don't remember the last game I pre-ordered.
I pre-ordered Destiny because I thought it was going to be awesome, but we just haven't touched it.
I like it. I think it's really good.
I like it, but I don't feel that there's anything left to do on it.
There's a lot left to do on it. We just don't have the time.
There is that as well.
It's a time-consuming game, and we neither of us have the time. I've been doing 9 till 8s this week, so there's no time in there to play Destiny. This is why we've been playing Fortnite and Rainbow.
Yeah.
Because Rainbow, we can jump in, play 3 or 4 games and go. Fortnite, we can play and then we can go. It's all like learning, and like the progression is in yourself. Like you getting better yourself is the progression. Where Destiny, there is an actual progression that takes time to go through, and the process is long. Fortnite is just it's a lot of it's mental that you will learn yourself as you play.
Yeah.
That's why you can spend less time in big chunks on it. Like,
talking about Fortnite, I was not happy the other night. The update dropped, and basically me and Harry was sat.
It dropped in the morning.
Yeah, it dropped in the morning. We were going on in the evening.
I'd been on it in the day as well.
And me and Harry had to wait in a queue for like 15, 20 minutes to get into the game. Mine reset 2 or 3 times, which was fun.
Mine went in first time.
And then we had to wait around for a game for another 15 minutes for just one game.
Well, while his was trying to load in, I decided to see if I could play a solo, and I didn't get one.
By the time I loaded in.
It's an indie game.
Yeah, you have to give it to it.
It's had a huge uptake in a small space of time.
But
on a free game, so there's not got much to invest in it.
I think they've done well with the update, though. I think it's improved it a lot.
It sounded like we were ragging on them then, but it was annoying at the time because we just wanted to play.
Yeah, basically.
I'm not ragging on them. I don't blame them.
But the update has basically added the quest system and the cosmetic items, which is what we were actually talking about, I don't know, a few days before the update came out. We were like, wouldn't it be cool if they did this?
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't feel like there's any way to earn V-Bucks in Battle Royale.
Yeah.
We haven't won a game since it came out, so we don't know. But from what I've gathered is you don't get them for winning games.
Yeah, I don't understand how you would get them. Because online it doesn't even state that you'll get them in story. The only reason I think you can is because I've earned them in the story mode before. You
can, because I've got... If you complete a whole quest line, you get 100.
That's a bit shit.
Things are like 500, 800 to buy.
Yeah.
So it's 8 full quest lines. And I get they've got to make money somehow. But at the same time, it's like... You've added these cosmetics, but there's not that much point. Like,
maybe it will change, though. Maybe it will change. It's still early days.
Yeah, I think they need to add something where because I don't want to buy them, because I'm like, well, if I'm buying them, I'm literally just paying for that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't earn any of it. I'm just paying for it. If I was like 200 short and you could buy 200 for like £1, I'd probably be like, fuck it, go on then. Because I really want that pickaxe.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, go on, I'll pay for it. But I'm not going to pay for something where I'm literally just paying for a cosmetic item in a game. Like, no. I don't want to be confined to just paying for cosmetics. Because while it's all cool, I don't really want to pay for it. I kind of like owning the stuff.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's a bit. I think they're just slowly bringing it in. I think at this point they're just trying to make some money because the game was free. I mean, we do. It's easy to forget that. So
Yeah.
they haven't actually made any money off the battle royale side of the game so
Yeah,
far.
not. I think they will start, and now you can buy V-Bucks,
Yeah,
but
but
still, I don't think they're going to earn that much of it.
I want some way to earn V-Bucks in games.
Yeah.
Like just the challenges you get. Give you like a weekly challenge where it's like I don't know, just whatever. It doesn't matter. A weekly challenge where you can earn some. And winning, like, if you get in the top 25, you get like 100. Top 12, you get like 200. First, you get like 400.
Yeah.
Like, do it that way. So, like, better. The cosmetics, either people have paid for them or they're really good.
Yeah.
Like, if you see someone dropping in with like a different skin, it's like, this guy could be good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for sure.
that would be cool. Doesn't PUBG do it like that?
Yeah, PUBG gives you sort of the coins you can earn when you win a game, and actually, I think when you complete a game, you get them no matter where you came.
Yeah,
You
and
just get more, yeah.
Yeah, depending on how far you go up, you get more. Yeah.
And you can unlock different cosmetic items, which is cool.
Yeah. There's something about cosmetics, like you shouldn't really care about them, but you kind of do.
Oh yeah,
Like...
for sure. You want to look cool.
But
let's be honest.
In the grand scheme of things, it actually makes no difference.
Oh no.
In the slightest, like, why do we care about this? Like,
because it makes your character look cool as fuck. That is the only reason.
Like, yeah, I feel like there should be a way to earn them through playing the game rather than just.
Well, as I said, it's still early days. They might bring out something that does let you do that.
Speaking of Fortnite, we were on a hot streak the other night. We were crushing fools. Like, we had like 2 wins back to back. And this week we've been
mediocre at best.
I think second is the highest we placed. You placed second in a solo. We placed second 3 or 4 times we've done, but we haven't managed to secure it. We've been I feel like they have changed. It feels like they've changed the loot drop as well because the loot we're getting is just crap. Like,
I've had a golden scar a couple of times, but I find that it's changed.
Yeah.
It's like the bullets are changed. It's not as good.
I feel there should be a video coming out soon where I just get the random number god just fucks me.
Yeah, I think that's going to be Thursday.
I needed to land 1 shot. I want to say I rallied off about 5, and not one of them connected, and it was just like, are you serious?
Yeah.
So like that's what I want change more than anything is like adding some semblance of like, you know what, that was skillful. Like, oh, they're a good shot. There's no good shot unless you're using the sniper rifles.
Yeah, the sniper rifles are the only thing that really determines whether you had a good shot. Otherwise, it's all just random.
Yeah, you could have like 4 M16 bullets all go on target. Compared, like a white M16 all go on target and kill me with a blue M16 because all of mine didn't. Like,
yeah,
that would be nice. It is a bit frustrating that. That's my biggest gripe with the game. It's just the random numbers just feels. Every time you go into a gunfight, you're not like, I can win this. It's like, I could get destroyed.
You just never know.
Yeah, the numbers just got me good. But I'm enjoying the game.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
I haven't been on Rainbow recently.
No, I think that brings us on to our next topic. We played a little bit of Rainbow yesterday.
Yeah, I think yesterday and the day before we played. I played a couple of games on my own as well.
I'm not liking Kapkan as much as I did before.
Why?
I don't know. I maybe it's because I haven't played enough to get used to his new sort of abilities.
I think he's better now. I think he's a lot better.
He could be. I'm saying this. I've only played 3-4 games with him. This is in no way a definitive of how I feel about him. It's just from the games I've played, I'm still a rusty. I haven't played in a while, so that's going to add toward it my sort of feelings about him. But I'm not liking him because of it.
His traps late game are absolutely devastating now because you cannot see them. You can't see them.
Yeah, the fact that they don't kill you straight away, it doesn't matter if you run into 2, you're dead.
It does. You could take. Is it like 1 on 1? If you take 1 bullet and then you're trying to get away and you hit one, you're dead.
Yeah.
They're more to soften people up. But if
You've
they
got...
were invisible and 100, that'd be ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no, there'd be
that,
no way.
that'd be fucking awful.
I feel like it has made him better. It's just I'm not used to it yet.
I like the 2-speed a lot because it actually you can get around the map and place them on the objective room. Because that's the way I think the trap operators work best, like Frost and Kapkan especially, is placing the traps in places that aren't the go-to. Like maybe just a Frost trap behind like a table.
Yeah.
Like they might try and cover behind rather than
or
in
even
a doorway.
Vault.
Yeah. A doorway to the objective is like
obvious.
One that I quite like doing is on Cafe when you're doing the top piano room.
Yeah.
You know, as you come in from Cigar Room, you go left, there's those 2 sofas.
Yeah, round the back there.
Yeah, putting one on each side. So if they're trying to go round that way, they might shoot the first one, go round and hit the next one.
And
that's what
people
like
really underrate putting traps next to each other. Like, not literally next to each other, but in the close vicinity.
Yeah, you do leave yourself open to a frag grenade, taking them both.
Ela, recoil is not the greatest, and she's lost one of her gadgets.
The gadgets has helped because it means you can't place 3 and then have one like a.
That's what I would
get out of trouble grenade.
I would always play as place 3, keep 1.
Yeah, and then you use it as oh shit, there's someone there. Lob it round, goes off. You just go around the corner and just spray them down.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's still a top tier operator.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's still one of the best.
She's still one of the best, but she's not
overpowered.
It used to be when she first came in, you'd run into her and it was like, I might as well put the controller down because there's fuck all I can do right now. Like,
yeah,
she wouldn't even have to aim. She did. But now I feel like they've balanced her up quite a bit. To be fair, I think she's still good. They haven't nerfed her into oblivion, but she's also not too good. She's quite balanced now, which I quite like.
Yeah, I've played only a couple of games as her, and I've enjoyed it. I really want to get my hands on it a bit more and have another go. It's just the thing with Rainbow Six, I feel, is you need to be in an alert, not an alert mode, but more of an awake mode.
Yeah, you need to be up for it.
Yeah, if you're tired or if you're sort of not ready for a sort of tactical gameplay, you're just going to keep losing.
You make bad decisions. Yeah. You don't call people out. Your aim is just off.
It just makes you not like the game.
You do dumb shit. Like, you'll be like...
Well, yeah.
You'll just sprint around a corner and you'll die. And you'll be like, I don't know why I did that. I knew they were there. I'm a defender. Like, I could have just stuck it out here. I know how the lag works in this game. I could have just stuck it out. And it'll get you killed. And it's like, well, that was dumb.
Yeah, that's why I think sometimes a lot of people die early on Rainbow Six. It's because they're not ready for the sort of tactical gameplay.
They're not thinking about it so much. But that's why we've been playing a lot of Fortnite.
Yeah, I only have one more thing written down about Rainbow Six, and that is Blitz.
What about him? I don't think it's changed a lot.
I think it's changed a lot in the fact that if he's running down a corridor, you can hit his legs.
Yeah.
And normally he would crouch everywhere, but people are now sprinting with him.
It's so, say if you're in a corridor, you can sprint at them, get close enough, flash, and then whip to the pistol.
The thing is, the flash still doesn't work very well, so even if they're doing that, I find it's still an easy kill. Like, I've killed way more blitzes in the last 2 days than I have in the last 2 months.
I think a lot of people are playing Blitz, though.
Maybe that's the reason, but yeah, I feel like I'm killing more blitzes than
I feel like a lot of people are playing Blitz, and that's why you're getting more kills on Blitz. But yeah, so he's not, because he's supposed to be the median of Russia, but he's got a shield. So like you can rush, if you see someone, you can rush at them, flash them, and then whip to the pistol and get them. But I don't really play Blitz, so it doesn't really make a difference to me. I just find them fucking annoying, to be honest.
I love shield operators.
I hate the shield operators so much, you have no idea.
Me and you are so different on the shield operators.
I hate playing as them. I hate playing against them. I just wish they would leave the game entirely.
I love them.
They're just annoying. It's when it's a 1v1, someone's a Monty, and the person hasn't got Nitro Cell.
Yeah.
So Monty just sits in a corner. It's like, someone's going to have to do fucking something, guys. Like, The Monty always loses.
Oh yeah, for sure. If Monty's on his own, he's pretty much fucked.
Yeah, he always loses.
Unless he can push them out of the objective.
He could just bump them at that point. Just boop, and then they die. Which makes no sense to me either.
No.
Like, he touches them with the shield, and they die.
But yeah, I think that's it about Rainbow Six. I don't have anything else.
No, I haven't been playing much games this week. I've been playing a lot of FIFA, but
yeah,
it's not that interesting to talk about.
It's been a quiet week for us, really.
FIFA's not that interesting to talk about for you guys, so I'm just not going to do it. But I've just been working a lot, but I was going to ask you a question then, but it's just completely voided my mind.
That helps.
So you fire away while I remember one, okay?
Well, I don't think I have anything.
You literally had a list before the show. Like,
Yeah,
you showed it to me.
I've gone through my. Oh, one. Right, we'll do this to. What's the time? Yeah, we'll do this to end. I want one funny memory from work, and any work you've done in your whole life. I'll start with mine.
Yes, okay, you ask the question, and then you're like, "I've got one," but you can go first.
Okay, so I work at Stansted Airport, and we're in the fire station over there. And someone just called my name. I'm going to ignore it. And what happened was, my colleague, we're changing a macerator, right? And
what the fuck is a macerator?
Basically, it goes on the back of your toilet. You flush it. All the shit goes into it. It chops it up and sends it down a smaller tube. And the tube's blocked, right? So we're right, set up. We got to unblock it. So we got to cut that bit of tube out. Sweet. So we get the cutters on it, and he starts cutting. I'm outside the room, and I'm thinking, something's not right here. What have we forgotten? And he's cutting it. And then I hear a... He hadn't turned the power off. And it just starts pumping. It just starts pumping waste everywhere. And he's covered. I managed to get round the corner and hide. So it just covered the room, him, and I was safe. And that was
Who cleaned that up?
We both did. We got a wet vac and just hoovered it all up. But yeah.
Wasn't there a guy you were doing some unblocking some urinals, and some not a staff member, some guy walked into the urinal while you were clearing it, and you went, "Mate, don't use the urinals," as you blasted it with air.
No. It was we were changing the traps on some urinals, and my mate it was actually the same colleague. He's round the back doing some pipe work, and some guy walks in and goes, "Is it all right to use the toilets?" I went, "Yeah, just you don't use the urinals." And he went, "All right." He walks over to your urinal, pisses in it, and pisses all over the floor. And I was just like, "Did you not just hear what I said?" And he was like,
Wasn't there a guy you blasted with air and all the piss came out and went over him?
I think that happened to someone else. It didn't happen to me. But yeah, I think that did happen to someone. But yeah.
That's funny. I don't really have any. I've got one that I can think of. Not that I can tell you. Not that I can't say on the internet. I've got one. So, I was working in a bar. Getting the midnight train going anywhere? No.
Wow.
I was working in a bar and doing bar things. Stand there, chilling out, having a dance like this. And then some girl comes to the bar and she is beyond blitzed. Like, she is proper gazeboed at this point. And she comes to the bar and goes, "What here will get me drunk?" And I was just like, "Well, anything. It's a bar. Anything will get you drunk, except the Coke and the water. Like, pretty much all of it will get you drunk." So she's standing there staring at it, like at all the optics, all the spirits and what have you. And she goes, "Pint of Somersby, please." And I was like, that wouldn't be my go-to to get drunk, but I don't really care, so I'll make it for you. So I make her a pint of Somersby, put it down, she pays. She picks it up, and she literally goes like this. And the whole fucking pint glass of Somersby doesn't go in her mouth, it just goes all over her face.
Wow.
She just chucked the cup on the floor, screamed, "Yeah," and then just ran away. And I was like, you know what? Fair play.
That's one way to not get drunk.
Yeah, she pretty much just poured it all over her face and then left. And it was hilarious. She was covered in Somersby. I kept seeing it all night. And she was just covered in just Somersby.
Wow.
She must have stunk like apples. But was, that's one of the ones I can remember. But
I think we're going to have to leave it there for this week because I am still being called. So I think I'm going to have to leave it. So, but yeah, thanks for all tuning in. We'll be back again next week with another...
We're not gonna wave goodbye.
No, we were gonna do this dressed up, but Harry didn't have a costume, so we couldn't. So
Fuck you, I'm gonna go.
But no, yeah, sweet. We'll see you in the next one, my friends. Goodbye from me.
Have a nice.
Have a nice.